Welcome back to the channel, lads. It's episode 60 of our Leipzig rebuild, and we will begin this one with completing the final few days of the January transfer window. The plan is to bring a couple of players in, but not to strengthen the starting 11. I'm happy with that starting 11 right now. However, though, I think we need a replacement for Renan Lodi, who left us, surprisingly, to join Brighton for £16.6 million, even though he was going to have less than 6 months left in his contract. Incredible business for us. And we will also entertain offers for Moriba and replace him with someone else. But other than that, it will take, important offers to be able to let go of or to be able to sign any players from this starting 11 right now, as I'm quite happy with that team to complete the season. Here is another youth academy graduate heading out on loan. Here is Graf joining, I believe, Deportivo Eldense in the Spanish second division. He will join the likes of Finn Janssen and Nico Schweizer, Marco Weisinger, who have all left out on loan as well. Hopefully he comes back a better player at the start of next season. I'm sure West Ham knows we're going to say no to this deal for Alvaro Fernandez. It's too important for us to let go at this stage of the season. Well, two German teams, Wolfsburg and Leverkusen, go in for Moriba. I'll try and get the best deal for ourselves, of course, but I would prefer to sell to Wolfsburg, considering, Leverkusen will be a bigger rival to ourselves, trying to go for that top four or even trying to win the title next season. But I'll try and get the best deal for ourselves. The Moneyball model has worked for us here recently with the signing of Brunner and Jadin, who have both been fantastic for us. But we will be going for our first signing of the January transfer window here. Diego Moreira, who is 79 rated at the moment, 3% sell-on clause and £12 million. I don't want to give them any 12% sell-on clause, but I'm happy to stick to the £12 million. It looks like they have accepted that. We will go on and tidy up the contract for the player. He's going to come in and be a replacement for Renan Lodi, who we sold to Brighton at the start of the January transfer window. It didn't quite work out for him at Chelsea in the under-21s level, I believe. But then he's left to join Strasbourg. I don't know if it's part of the Blue Coal multi-club model by Todd Bowley at Chelsea, but good deal here. Sporadic role. He's not going to demand to play a lot of games for us. But when he plays, he can play on the left-hand side. He can play on the right-hand side. I mean, he's doing so well for Strasbourg this season. He's got 5 assists and a goal to his name, playing in that wing-back system, which is what we have brought him in to do here for us at Leipzig. But excellent signing. With 9 hours to go in the transfer deadline day, we are now waiting for Moriba to decide whether he wants to join Wolfsburg or Leverkusen. Who is it going to be? Let's take a quick look here. Who is he going to join? Wolfsburg is decided to join. I accepted both offers for £17 million for both teams. Surprisingly, he's chose to join Wolfsburg, and we're going to go ahead and bring in his replacement here. We've got 3 excellent centre midfielders scouted here for replacing Moriba. It's an easy decision, to be honest. We've got Matheus Fernandes, we've got Kievechian, and we've got Kiergaard. All 3 of them excellent. I say it's an easy decision because Fernandes and Kiergaard, they will both demand for important role, if not crucial. And that's not what we're looking for in the January transfer window, considering we've got Engels, we've got Seiwald, and we've also got, let's not forget, Zubimendi. It's tricky to give the player an important role because that's just not going to happen. As a result of that, we will be going for the younger centre midfielder here, who is 79 rated, Kievechi, and I'm not happy with his defensive attributes at the moment, considering we only play with 2 centre midfielders, but that will get better. He's too young to improve in that department. Let's get this deal sorted. I'm not going to pay his release clause, by the way. He has got a release clause of £37 million. I'm wanting to get him for much cheaper than that. Honestly, we know Bilbao are a difficult team to try and negotiate with. Any offer you put through here, it has to be more than his market value. Hence, I'll go £25 million as well as a 5% sell-on clause. They'll say yes to that offer. Maybe we have slightly overpaid, but I was a little bit worried there that it was going to be rejected, and that would have meant we would not be able to get him on deadline day. But wages shouldn't be a problem, of course. One more German player we're bringing into the team to improve the German quota that we have. It's not going to be a starter, but who knows what is going to happen in the next season. So solid deal for us, £35,000 there in wages, 200k in signing on bonus, squad rotation player, and a 5 years contract for Kiev. I mean, he should accept that. It's a reasonable offer. He's happy to stay, or he's happy to join us, rather. And he will be our second and final signing of the January transfer window. And son, hopefully next season. I spoke about Zubimendi, not having the pace to be able to, especially against the bigger teams, to be able to deal with the threat of the bigger teams to cover ground. But Mateusz there is definitely got those qualities. But that would be something we will think about next season. Okay, Timo Werner, who is declining at the moment, £14 million. Now, that is a lot of money for a player who is declining at this stage of his career and at 32 years of age. We're going to reject the offer, though. He's not a player that I want to allow to leave, just in case of injuries. He's scored his fair share of goals for us. I'm happy to keep him until the end of the season, and we will make a decision then. It looks like we're going to end up keeping the likes of Dreyer and Eric Shaw, who's no loan move in for them. A transfer could be completed for Dreyer, though, if it's enough time there. About £1.4 million to Victoria. Let's see if that was completed. No, it wasn't. The agreement broke down in the final hour of the transfer window. Okay, that's fine. It just means next season we will try and loan them out. But it's a shame, though, because this would be 6 months of development or a few months of development rather, that both players will miss out on. That was the whole point of promoting them to the first team, so we can loan them out. But of course, it's not always possible to get what you want. But anyway, we've got a few games to run through in this episode. We'll try and play about 4 games in this episode just to try and keep it short. We've got the likes of Hoffenheim, we've got Werder Bremen, we've got Union, I should say, and we have got Bayern Munich to finish today's episode. It's going to be tough, but let's quickly go through them. Last time we played this Hoffenheim side, they were an absolute handful, man. They have 2 big strikers up front, Beto being one of them, who I thought was sensational in that game. Let's take a look. They've got Washington this time, and Beto starts up front for them. He's been so good for Everton recently, hasn't he? Under David Moyes, he's just scoring goals for fun. It's good to see strikers like that, though, that they didn't pay millions for. I mean, I've watched the last few Everton games. I watched their 12 o'clock kickoff against Manchester United, which he scored yet again. I think that was his 4th or 5th Premier League goal since David Moyes took over. It's been so good for them, and long may he continue. Like I said, you like to see players that teams didn't pay millions for go on to do good things. Oh my God, what a pass. That reminds me of Mesut Ozil, by the way. Mesut Ozil is one of the few players that I know or that I've watched that could play a pass like that. Di Maria, what? Look at this. Just look at this cut inside. How did he find that pass, really? Easy tapping for Drago. That was such an absolute beauty of a pass. That's just it's one of those goals, right, where they would remember the goal scorer, but no one ever remembers who gets the assist. Oh, what a ball! That should have been the second. Bruno in the box, goalkeeper save, off the crossbar. How did that not go in? Yeah, I was saying, not too many people remember the assist for the goals. Like, think about a famous goal. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. What a ball. It's the second for Drago. He gets a brace. What a finish there. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy for this team right now. We have to keep on winning, though. We have to keep on winning to stay as close as possible to Bayern Munich. Come on, close down, close down. Here we go. Possession 1. Alvaro Fernandez. That's one of the things he's really good at. Pressing from the front, winning possession back for us. Can we make it 4? Bruno turns. Oh, the shot's been blocked. I thought he's been really good today without scoring a goal. He's been really good. Come on. When you beat your man, yes, he can. Oh, I thought he was gonna go down there for a penalty, but Hoffenheim keep giving the ball back to us. And this time, he's not going to miss. Bruno makes it 3. That's a goal and an assist for our centre-forward in this game. It's that confidence, isn't it? once your striker is doing things like this, it just feels like it's never going to stop. A 3-0 victory for us, this one has finished. It was so easy, especially that first half. The first leg against Hoffenheim was a tough game, but this time it looks like we learned one or two things from playing against them before. That man there, Drago, I felt he was sensational today. Bishop was good, and Bruno was also excellent. Come on. Brace for him against Hoffenheim. A new contract on the table the following day. Hassan Drago, we know he's got less than 6 months left on his contract. Why not reward our superb central attacking midfielder with a new deal here, putting him on 60k a week? One of the joint earners and top earners in the team right now. So I hope it means he continues to get better. But I'm very happy to sort this one out, especially after giving Bischoff a new contract in our previous episode. Yeah, he deserves to be rewarded. Germany have been a good location for us for youth academy players. Let's see if there's any decent centre midfielder here in the first month. Not really. Hopefully better in the next month and future month. We know Mali was no good for us in the last batch of scouting. Namibia is not looking too good right now either. But of course, we've still got 5 months to go here. The final one we sent to Belgium for a goalkeeper. Let's take a look. We need a goalkeeper in the youth academy. So far, nothing sensational. Tell you what, I'll take a punt on Thibault Vermeersch and promote him into the youth academy. Potential needs to get better though, but we need a goalkeeper in the youth academy. Some of them we will scout further, and we will just go ahead and get rid of the rest of them. The players making their first start here in the Leipzig shirt, Kiel Vetchian and Diego Moreira are 2 January signings. Of course, they came off the bench in our last game, but didn't really have time to make an impact. Let's see what they can do here in their first start. Come on, Leipzig. Let's be honest, it's so difficult, right? Chasing a team like Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. They are in front of us right now. They are in control. I'd much rather be leading the chase than being the chaser. It's so difficult trying to chase a team like that, especially when they've got 2 points above you, and you just know they're not going to drop too many points. We can go from now to the end of the season, right? Winning all our games, and we might not win the league. Talking about Bayern, Hoffenheim have just taken the lead against them. And just as I was talking about Bayern Munich, oh my God, we concede as well. So the 2 leaders of the Bundesliga at the moment are 1-0 down. What a cross, and what a finish though from Undav. That is such a beautiful cross, man. The header as well, even better. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. The first half was absolutely boring. I don't think any team had a shot in the first half. It was just Werder Bremen passing the ball around. Possession lost here though. Drago driving forward. Bayern Munich have got the equalizer in their game. We have to do exactly the same. Drago forces the goalkeeper into our first shot and target of this game. We've got to be better. Header there. Goes header on the near post. Just couldn't gather that one on target. It's so difficult to score from corners on this year's game, you know. I don't know, whatever the hell. Oh my God, that is a big chance again. Whatever the hell the game have done, it's so difficult to score right now. Come on, 5 minutes to go. As far as I know, it's 1-1 in the Bayern Munich game right now. We at least need to match the result here. Bishop driving forward. Come on, who is making the run? He's going to have to go all on his own here. Tom Bishop is still going. Get in. What a finish, son. He had to go on his own. He had to do that one all on his own. And he did not let us down one bit. One of our best players this season, Tom Bishop. He's been so good. It's ended up as a 1-1 draw. As far as I know, since we never saw the final result for the Bayern Munich game, as far as I know, Hoffenheim has finished as a 1-1 draw. But we will have a look at the end of this. Of course, they've gone on to score a late-minute goal. You just know that would happen. But they never showed us that bit. So as far as I'm aware right now, it finished 1-0. But let's take a look. Of course, they got a late winner. Of course, they're going to go on and win that game late. Bayern Munich, that is. And that means they're now top of the league, 2 points clear of ourselves, but only 5 points separating the top three right now. Frankfurt are doing well to keep on top of both teams here. 2-1 victory for Frankfurt against Leverkusen, which is a fantastic result for them. Leverkusen are going through a transitional season here, struggling. A lot of the players are aging players as well. I've had a look. But anyway, we've got to keep winning. We've got to keep winning. Champions League position right now is in our own grasp. 8 points clear of Wolfsburg, who are holding down to that fourth place. So Champions League is a big possibility for us this season, but we have got to keep on winning. Game here against Union, a team that we have already put 5 past this season. We beat them 5-1 in the first leg of this fixture. A few changes to the starting 11. Morera to the right-hand side of the midfield four, Alvaro Fernandez back in that left-hand side, Baumgartner and Bischoff in just behind Radkov up front for us. Come on, Leipzig. I have been thinking about this, right? You know the way Alvaro Fernandez have struggled a little bit from the left-hand side, and then you've got Schumacher on the other hand who have done very well for us. And from the right-hand side, maybe it's just not all about the quality of the player, as Union have got Mateta up front for them. And they have got the likes of Fabinho, Buendia. That's the former Premier League FC, you would call those. So many ex-Premier League players in this Union team right now. But going back to what I was talking about, maybe it's the profile of the player. Maybe we need a right-footed player from the left-hand side just so they can, invert inside or cut inside. That is one of the reasons Schumacher have been able to do very well this season. Even Morera crossing to the box there, he struggled from the right-hand side. Yeah, in the last game, it was a little bit of a struggle from Morera from the left-hand side rather. But this time he plays from the right, being left-footed, the same sort of role we have got Schumacher to do for us. Seivold have done well to win possession back for us, driving forward there. Let's see if playing him on the other side of the pitch would make a difference. Okay then, Morera. Oh, that's a first goal for the new signing. That is the first goal. This is what I mean. Maybe it's not all about the quality of the player. Maybe it's more being left-footed and right-footed, a preferred foot. Maybe we just need to have inverted players on both sides. But that's a really good finish for his first goal in his third appearance for us. That is what I will do next season, right? Scout 1 or 2 wide players who are left-footed to give us that option. Sorry, scout. Oh my God, I'm losing it right now. Scout 1 or 2 wide players. Oh, that's a good ball. Surely 2-0 gets in. Oh, too easy. 33 minutes into the game, Anton Bischoff makes it 2 for us. But yeah, we will scout, 1 or 2 wide players who are right-footed from playing from that left-hand side. Just see if that gives us a little bit of a solution from there. So far, we haven't allowed Union to get into this game. I can see what they're looking to do. Play it into the big man, Mateta. He holds the ball up, and they have got players who can run them behind. He's got pace of his own to go in behind. Oh, it's a shot on target from the big number 9 up front for them. It's Lukeba. Oh, that's a good tackle from Fofana. We win it back though. Lukeba looks like he might have got himself injured from that tackle. We hope it's not too serious as Mateta goes for it with his left foot. But what a block from Murillo there. That's a big block, isn't it? That was bound to go on target. Who knows? Substitutions. Likes of Schumacher coming on here, and Seivold being replaced as well, just to freshen the team. Bruna replaces Petkovic. Oh, why do I keep calling him Petkov or Petkovic all the time? Yeah, Radkov. Bruna replaces Radkov up front for us, but the corner came to nothing here for Union. We've got an opportunity for a counter-attack here. Engels. He's not scored for a while now, has he, Engels? But there's no space to run into there. Back to Timo Werner. Timo Werner, Zubimendi. He will turn. Zubimendi will shoot. But the shot's blocked. We're still 2-0 up. We just have to hang on now. Clean sheet. I would like to take a clean sheet here, considering we have conceded goals in our last couple of games. Timo Werner off the bench to make it 3-0. Although he's declining, I keep on saying, but right now he seems to be doing the job for us coming off the bench. That's it. It's a 3-0 victory for us. We are scoring a lot of goals this season. We are keeping clean sheet. We struggled in the first few games to keep clean sheets. But recently, I believe Jaden in goal for us have kept the most clean sheets in the league right now. So we are improving defensively, definitely improving. And we're scoring a lot of goals. We need to get a bit better defensively still. You know what's crazy at the moment is we could be sacked at the end of the season, which is ridiculous to think about it, really, considering this team finished ninth last season and they were knocked out of the third round of the DFB-Pokal. Well, we got to the fourth round and we are second in the Bundesliga right now. But the managerial rating have dropped down drastically, which it's not looking good. We've got to get something out of this game to give ourselves any chance of winning the Bundesliga at the end of the season. Come on, Leipzig. I was having this conversation with some of my friends on the pub the other day. One of the reasons Bayern Munich are so dominant in this division is that, they can go to their rival teams and take their best players away. And a lot of the time, they do it for free. Clever way to do it. They somehow, poach the players, let the players run out their contract and sign them on a free. Think about the likes of Lewandowski, Goretzka in the past as well. Players like Neuer, okay, they paid for Manuel Neuer, but my point still stands. They can go to their rival team and just take away the best player. And if you add that to the fact that they are by far the richest team in terms of revenue, what they can spend, they're by far the richest team in the Bundesliga. It just makes the division so easy for them. And it's good to see a team like Leverkusen, win the league last season. I mean, if you think about the Premier League, Manchester United used to do something similar. Think about Sir Alex Ferguson signing the likes of Wayne Rooney, Michael Carrick, Roy Keane in the past. So many Rio Ferdinand, so many English players signed from their rival teams. Just take away those players from them. It makes it easy for you. With the difference now is, with so much money in the Premier League these days, it makes it difficult to go to other Premier League teams and say, I want to take your best player. You will have to pay so much money for that. And that's sort of helping this situation, as Michael Olise, the signing from Crystal Palace, talking about Premier League teams, puts the home side in front here. We cannot allow them to extend the 2-point advantage to 5-point, by the way. It would just be too much to close. 5-point gap at this stage for Bayern Munich. It's game over, man. It's possession given away there quite cheaply. Sivor, they're going to drive us forward here. He's going to find Bishop. Bruno's made a good run here. Oh, surely, son. Surely he's not going to let us down. Get in, and we get the leveler. This is what we want from him in this game. We know he's going to have spaces to run in behind. That is almost guaranteed. He just needs to take those opportunities when he gets them. Bayern Munich have given the ball away quite seamlessly. It's sometimes no pressure on them. They just give the ball away so easy. That time though, it was much better. It's the top scorer in the league, Lautaro Martinez, putting them in front. I tried so hard to be compact here, by the way. And look at the space between the two centre backs. It's poor defending, man. I tried so hard to stay compact there after scoring that goal. Once again, forcing the press, winning the ball back high up the pitch. Bruno turns, he finds Odrago. Odrago back to Bruno. What a chance. I said when we have these opportunities, we have got to take them. I mean, it's really surprising how easy we're winning possession back right now. At times, we're not even having to put too much pressure on them. It's a good run from Odrago. It's a good pass from Odrago. And Bruno makes it a brace for it. What a finish. What a finish, son. Everything about this goal was just really, really good. Especially the forward run from Odrago. Bruno is never going to miss from those positions, is he? He gets his brace of the game. Come on, lads. We've got to defend this. Mela gets a yellow card for his terrible tackle earlier on. Bayern goes short with the corner. It is Kivio, the former Arsenal player, Lautaro Martinez, to Sutalo. Sutalo! Oh, what a miss from Olise. What a save, I should say, from Jaden on his near post. If we go from back to front here and score a goal straight after the goalkeeper has made a good save. That would just be the cherry on top. Bruna Top cut inside for this hat-trick. What a save. Come on, make the run, Schumacher. Okay, now stay composed. Right foot, far corner. Why is he going with his left foot there? Why is he going with his left foot there? I tried to smash it across the goal with his right foot. Come on, we can't concede now, man. We have done some absolute brilliant work here so far. If we concede, oh my God, that would have just been all the good works we have done in this game completely wiped away. But luckily for us, it was just wide off the post. I mean, look at that as well. They brought on Elliott with 2 or 3 seconds to go in the game. That's a player like Harvey Elliott, who would probably be 85 rated, 85, 86 rated at least right now. But he's a player that they've got so much squad depth, man. And I mean, we have managed to get a point here across the course of the 2 legs, and they have taken 4 points from us. But you wouldn't expect anything less from them, to be honest. It's a good performance. They still have the 2 points advantage, but I would rather that than a defeat. I would much rather that than a defeat for us in that game. It's a long way to go this season as we see our youth academy and players here go on to win the cup. I mean, some good players in the youth academy right now. Total dominance from them. 3-0 victory against the Stuttgart youth academy as well. Hopefully, 1 or 2 of these players will end up playing for the first team in the next seasons or so. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.